どうも、タツくんって言います。なら、今回は、アサシンクリードヴァルハラ続きやります。よし、これであれああ、できとるな。ここ毎回、ってなっちゃうな。
I want to see the...
ここ。
Hytham asked that I travel to London. What do you know of it?
A wild city, one that Halfdan Ragnarsson tried to claim for himself years ago. But it resists all attempts to be held.
Hytham claims the city is overrun by a strange cult, the Order of the Ancients. He asked that I track them down and kill them. Doing so may help the honest people there, and earn us an ally in the process.
In a city so chaotic, it is worth a try. Approach by the north gate and start asking around.
行こう。地図に毎回刺すな。痛むだろう。
I will.
Good. I await your return.
行ってきまーす。で、毎度のごとく、もうすでに行っとるとこなんやな。で、前回の配信から変わったところが、武器と、盾をアップグレードしたぐらいか。これあれだな。この夢の中と結社の破壊ってやつもついでにしたいな。今回なんか結社の破壊っていう風に言ってたから、これ終わったら5つ目の同盟が終わって、なんか結社の人たちおって、それを殺して奪ったりしたら、ワンチャンそのまんまメダル渡してもいいかもしれんな。それかまた次やるときにメダルと夢の中へってやつを一緒にやるのもありだな。もうね、あらかたこの辺は集めるもんとかも全部集めちゃったのよな。やっほー。レベルが300になったら最後の魔女行ったりしよ
The Cripple Gate of London.
う。あれあー
I beg patience all. We'll have this rat cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady, huh? Hey, bear up, Master Ame. You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
It can feel that way, aye. Can I help you with something?
Who governs this burgh? I would like to speak with him, if I can.
Ah, the Governor Trigger. Good and fair Dane come to London 4 years back.
Trigger!
Aye, most hours of the day you can find him at the old villa, dealing with all manner of knavery. Stow!
お、胃から悪いの来たぞ。お
Avgus wants his cut of the summer harvest. Shit, Carl. Huh? What's the holdup?
We're talking.
Gentlemen, the farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If Avgus wants more, he can petition for it.
Petition for it?
おーい。
Well, you can tell that old mud merchant. Anybody wants his apple? He can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir.
Bob for it.
That is filthy.
Bob for it.
で、おお、パンチだ。ファイヤー。おわ、カバーうめえ。あ、待って。でかいやつのカバーすごかったな今。おい、リンゴ踏むな。
God in heaven, you fight like the devil's stolen your bread.
You give some hard knocks yourself?
Road, be a good lad and prick the names of those that pay their food tax, will you? Right then. You've some dealings with Governor Trigger, is that it?
I will have dealings with any who can deliver fair friendship with my Raven clan. If that is you, then all the better.
Ah, no. Trigger's your fellow. I'm the Shire Reeve of Lunden's westerly half. I keep things ordered and fair.
Shire Reeve is not a name that rides easy on the tongue.
Reeve's my title, sorry. Stow's my name. Stow of Lunden.
おー、なぜそこでハートが出る？いやいや、普通によろしくでいいでしょう。
It's good to meet you, Reevestow. London sits on sturdy shoulders.
To be fair, I'm not the only Reeve. There are two of us now, and the governor to boot. We do our best in these times, wild as they are.
Take me to your governor, Stow. He sounds like a man worth knowing.
Right then. Station filled, flock shepherded, and off to Trigger we go. What can I call you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
I am Eivor of the Raven clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Neen.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
So, this is London, a city built by giants.
So they say. She's an old place, surly as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite adore. I was raised here, in fact. Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in Lundenwich. I was Saxon Borough, just past the western walls.
You're not a priest, are you?
No. No, I was raised by them. And for a penniless bastard, I turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard, and now London's fearless Reeve.
Well, it's Trigger who saw something in me. He judges not the circumstance of my birth. His two hands, left and right, are me and a Dane-born soldier, Erke. Erke's an orphan of the last Viking horde put down in London for a season. 2 or 3... Wait. Something's wrong.
Iron on the air. This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here?
襲われてら。しっかり襲撃にやっとんな。
God, no. No, no, no.
It took 3 arrows to kill him. The next 12 were an insult.
O Lord, deliver these men with the light of thy countenance visiteth and shines upon them.
You've no need for outsiders, Stow. It's a private matter.
There's no cause to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Cripplegate. More thugs from the garrison.
You must be a real broker to hold your own against those shithugs. It's time to fetter those men, Stow. It can't go on like this.
This one had a head. You'd be calling him Trigger, yes? Your governor.
God above, the man is dead. Some respect, please.
We'll
get along well, you and me.
You must be Erke, London's second Reeve.
Erke Botil's son, yes I am. Are you telling me this gut bucket called me second Reeve?
First in the Eastborough, and a man I trust with my life.
Stow's never been a good judge of character.
Erke, this is Eivor. He came to meet with Trigger, to seal the bonds of friendship with his clan.
He would have welcomed you heartily. He was a trusting man, and got him here.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived. The killers left a ladder on the body there.
I'll have a look around.
Trigger had men with him at all times. How could the killers get through?
They must have been known to him. Well enough to get close without suspicion.
This letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome went an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of a time before Christ.
Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful news about London.
It warns of 3 such heathens who have infiltrated London. His killers, I expect.
They must have been known to him. Well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone. He governed this bird. Oh dear. What? Doing notes from a mistress.
そこと
Sorry. Mistresses. Intrigue's desk.
3
Buddy?
sets of footprints
3
leave.
つか。
2 average and 1 massive.
おや、鍵のマークだ。
Mistresses. Intrigue's desk.
Ah, yes. The old man had a wandering hand. And I.
A barber surgeon's tools. Sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Trigger's head from his neck.
Besides enough blood to repaint the city's painted bricks. No.
我が友にして、ああ、これは、我が友にして指揮官である場合、この暖かい天候の中、お前も意気揚々としていることを願う。ルンデンがノルウェーほど寒くないとは決してないが、ここではほぼ毎日雨が降る。おー、雨、やべえな、毎日雨降るって。私の体もまるで魚のように冷たくなり、青ざめている。ここの連中は皆そうなる。ここの連中は皆そうなるようだ。だが城壁は強固かな、頑固か。食料の貯蔵室も潤ってる。バイキングの日々が懐かしい。今は過去の成功に甘んじて夜の口だらの女たちがお前も船での生活に飽きたらって。お前も船での生活に飽きたら、あるいはアイバーに付きまとわれるのに嫌気がさしたらいつでもここに来てくれ。あ、お宝をもらっていくわ。話しようぜ。
Look at us, sitting on our laurels while Aloy does all the work.
普通に外か。でも屋敷の中でってなっとるよな。なるほどね。ひょっとしてワンチャンアサシンおったりする？違うかったわ。
I do not envy this man's death. Hang on. There's something in his hand. This was not Trigger's seal?
No, it looks Roman in origin. Must have been on a ladder he opened.
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it even in death.
Mayhaps it's what got him killed.
I think I have a clear idea of what happened here. Trigger was shot where he sat. Probably as he read the letter. One of the guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape. He didn't. A second killer found him first. He met his end at the noose, lifted by the bigger man. A third attack took his eyes, then came for Trigger's head. Symbolic, maybe. Headless leader, eyeless gods. Killers were without fear. This killer was a message. Their footprints leave together. 3 sets, heading back to the courtyard. The letter mentions 3 heretics, named only by Manicus. The leech, the arrow, the compass. Signed by someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Poor fellow soldier. Odd name.
3 names, 3 killers, as you said.
Baldersack. It could be anyone in London. Who can we trust?
Only the people in this room, I fear.
Even that would be unwise, until we know more.
The arrow is described as a pugnacious Dane invader. That describes too many in London.
The leech hails from Wessex. London is home to many of them as well.
And the compass, a Frankish captain.
Less common, but no face comes to mind.
What is this symbol here?
I recognize that from the Mithraic temple. I passed it on the way here.
Mithraic temple? Is that a church?
A church? Heavens, no. Mithras was a pagan idea. A so-called god beloved by the ancient soldiers that built this city. Our city is overrun with cowards. We may be next to fall if we don't resolve this sick fermentation of hate.
I've told you, this city answers to blood and power. We should serve as such.
I can't leave him like this. I need to.
We'll get the church to see to it, Stowe.
No. No, it should be me. I must ready him for judgment.
I understand. Only get some air from time to time. It reeks in here. Shall we, Broga?
よっぽどしたっとったんか。
Now the locals have caught a whiff of this fatted mess. The temple is yours to explore, Abel.
え、さっき言っとくよ。
I must wear my breastplate.
ああ。歌うのやめろ。ぶん殴るぞ。
Should the Reeves change their minds, I will have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. Stowe seems a good man. I will trust him.
この辺に。
Should the Reeves change their minds, I will have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. Stowe seems a good man.
お邪魔ー。 来いよ。おらおら。あれ？どこにいる？ああ、そっか。登ろう。あ、危な。かっこいい、いいね、やっぱり火まとうの。届いてらんぞ。そうやな、厳重やんね、なかなかに。
Should the Reeves change their minds, I will have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. Stowe seems a good man. Should the Reeves change their minds, I will have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. Stowe seems a good man. I will trust his word.
あ、いらんなんだ。持って入れる？さすがに無理か、捨てとこう。結社の黒幕は誰な、もう結社の黒、早くない結社にたどり着くの。これ絶対奥になんかあるだろう。
tools for a surgeon, finely crafted. Like we found in the villa. And there's a letter here, arranging payment to a blacksmith.
手を離すんだ。お宝があるだけか、ひょっとして。違う道に繋がっとるだけっぽいな。
The compass holds sway over the others. He has ordered the arrow to recruit archers in a market to the west. Worth a visit.
必要なのは弓兵だ。ほう。この奥に行きたいと。で、ここに行き着くわけね。オッケー。ちょっと一旦さ、なんか音が変な感じになっとるけん抜き差しするよ。まあ、ババババーン。あ、多分治った。っていうか、結社の黒幕ってそんなスルスル見つかってええもんなん？まだ先じゃないん？お、これでもうここの拾えるものは全部拾った。ブリトンの盾。受け流しに成功するとライフが少し回復する。いや、ライフはそんなに重要じゃねえな、もう。いや、でも、戦いの中でちょびっと削れたのが回復するってなるとありがてえか。そことここだけか。
Messages between the leech and the compass. Healing, gutting. The leech is a strange one, but the compass calls to strikes.
はあ。父と母と聖なる声と共にあれ。はあ。古き神々の書。期限を知らせる。
Erke and Stowe must see all this. I see more bloodshed in London's future. At least Shunin will feast.
我らは古き神々の使徒である。我らの偉業を宣言せよ。うわー。我らは創造師たちの意志の番人。英知の父は導きくださる。知識の母は助言をくださる。聖なる声は心を勇気で満たしてくださる。知らしめよ。この世界の生まれついての我ら古き結社の同胞たちはこの世界の生まれついての調停者なのだ。この調停者ってどっかの作品でも出た気がするな。我らに歯向かう者たちに苦痛の死を与えよう。そう。やっぱりさ、結社側ってさ、結社側すんげえお腹なるな。やべくそお腹痛え。古き結社やね。我らはどこにでもいるって毎回言いよる気がするな。めっちゃお腹痛いけん。 やめるかって言い出すかもしれんな。あれ、ここから来たんか。いや、配信始める前にトイレは行くんやけんどな。やっほー。っていうか、ルーンつけとんの俺全部防御系な気がするな。そこで人が死んどんのによう陽気に。お待たせ。ちゃんと外の空気吸ったか？
It's worth knocking on a few doors, that's all I'm saying.
Trigger wasn't killed because you want to plant a few trees and fix a few roofs in London.
Looks less like a meal for crows in here.
Hey, what? You bring good findings, I hope?
A few sheets of vellum. Notes between members of a secret society. The Order of the Ancients, they are called.
Order of the Ancients? Doesn't sound any bells in this head. What's the purpose?
That would take some time to explain. But know this, that I am here to kill them. In London, it seems the compass is the head. The arrow and the leech are his hands.
Pet names and secret orders. What a crock. We know anything we can act on.
いやー、でも一旦ここかな。
The leech has need of flesh. Been looking for thralls, though I cannot say why.
We found a number of dead down by the quays lately. But not thralls alone. Some of the missing we find again, in several places. Cut to pieces.
Good lord, Erke.
ニエか。
The arrow is a Dane, who has seen his share of battle. His name suggests he is an archer.
I bet my knuckles he's the one sowing discord among the Danes that shelter in London.
If it were me, I'd hide among my ranks, surrounded by other fighting men.
The arrow has orders from the compass to recruit soldiers at a market in the west.
I know the very place.
俺ワンチャンこの左っちょに、いや、疑うのは良くな
The
い。
compass is a mystery. He is mentioned often, but there's little to go on.
Said he was a Frankish captain, did you? To find him, we'd have to mark the ships that came and went along the Thames.
Captains are a transient sort. It may be he's far away, keeping quiet.
That may be, but would he scream if we cut off his hands?
Oh, you've a filthy mind for strategy.
We kill the arrow and the leech, then sit back and wait. Let the compass come to us.
確かに行こ
Let
う
us
か。
not waste any more time. We'll find the arrow and the leech. Killing both should drag the compass back into port. So, I will catch you at the western market.
Count on it.
And I'll make for the quays. There's another few bodies there to fish out of the muck.
It could be the leech is back at work.
God be with us, friends. Go in his name, and be protected by him.
あれ、お前ら誰？はいはい。関係なかった。うわ、先客もおるたん。いや、船より先にこっちかな。なんかどいつもこいつも怪しく見えるな。ていうかここに来て結社を一気に3人か。出した方が早いや。通してもらうでいい。しかも名前あるってことはそこそこ上の立場やんね。一旦現状、あ、 待たせ
Eivor, welcome to the West Market.
A lawman like you could set folks on edge in a square like this. Why not wear a cloak?
Hide my face? Not a chance. It does the people good to see a lawman on the hunt. And once we've found the arrow, this order needs to know we'll be after the leech and the compass as well.
Any noise yet about the arrow and recruits?
I've heard whispers. Somewhere here, a man gives you a coin, and this coin grants you entry to a contest run by the arrow's men.
Which man? I see too many here.
He's good at blending in. I haven't spotted him yet today.
I will sniff around. You stay back.
Eivor, what was your impression of Erke?
疑っているのか
I don't know. Whoever killed Triga was a close friend, and it was Erke who found the body. I know Erke so well, and I can't bear to think he'd do something so vile. But...
Then do not. Wait for proof before you condemn your friend.
Forgive me. My latest thoughts have been restless. I've been a reeve for so long. Fighting for God's justice. I shed my earthly attachments for his great plans.
But you could not shed Erke and his friendship.
No. No, I'm not sure I could.
まあ、話すのはいいことだ。
Unburden your soul. Clears the mind and lifts the weight off the chest.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for listening.
I should find one of these coins soon. Will you be around?
I'll return to St. Paul's just down the road. Godspeed, Eivor.
コイン。
What do you
これで
see?
ミサリはできんか。やべえ、ごめん。ごめんよ、しれっと行こうと思った。ごめんよ。鎌の範囲広いからごめんよ。本当にごめん。いやー、巻き込むつもりはなかった、正直。いや、マントかぶっとるけんいけるかなと思ったけど、案外バレたな。いや、でもあれ、パリーしてらパリーしたで炎も出るし、結局もうごめんって言うしかねえな。
What's your business? Shooting or watching?
You are looking for skilled archers, and now you have found one.
This contest is private. Invitation only.
Your men are handing out these coins like they were on fire. Is this enough?
It's enough to keep us talking. But I'll want to see how well you handle that bow before you go any further. Want a trial round to test your eye?
いや、いつでもい
I've
け
had
る。
enough practice. Let us begin.
A real fanatic you are. Get ready. It's a simple contest here. Hit all targets true before the sand runs down. Here's a new competitor, a Norse from the northern wilds of Mercia. And our current reigning champion, Sayed. All right, take your mark. Hook set. Arrows north. Fire.
ああ。あれ
We are halfway down the sand.
やばい、エイムが。
It was a fair shot. Carry on.
危ねえ。
To victory. That's deadly aim you have. Best I've seen for some time.
あ、ありがとう。
Well shot. You have earned your place at the arrow's side today. He'll be eager to meet you. Hold yourself to the Imperial Arch and speak with our man, Hussa. Recite the phrase. May the Father of Understanding guide us, and he'll know it's you.
こいつも結社か。めっちゃ危なかったー。失敗するとこだった。
Are you Husa?
Yeah? And who's asking?
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
And may the Mother of Wisdom give us strength. You're to stand just there, look your best when the arrow comes forth, and keep still.
一旦おとなしくついでいく感じなんかな。
Friends, brethren, good people of London, we have had a hard week. Cowardly invaders stole into our governor's home and robbed him of his life. Trigger, my friend, my leader,
目の前に出そうか、やっぱり。
by outsiders.
左右のやつもそうか。
Do we expect his reeves to guide us? Some arsed outwits let Trigger die. They think we're safe. But our governor knew.
一旦話終わるの待っちゃうか。
His real plans to protect London. The drunken Danes of Northumbria polluting the north. Alfred and his men of Wessex rallying to the south. Of all this, Trigger said, Havgos, what we need now are strong borders and stronger soldiers. Today, I honor that wish. I present to you, good people of London, our new elite archery force. These elite archers will be stationed with our springers, ready to attack invaders by land or by water. And further, until these storms of accusations clear, I will take Trigger's place at the head of our fair city.
でもこれ背中からスッといっちゃっていいんかな。
For Trigger was a pillar of steel.
スッといっちゃうか。乱闘だい。あ、
Arrows knocked! It's a hard thing to raise the rats of a city into warriors. Hook set!
You raised no one. You only trapped them in their cowering fear.
Draw strings! First wave fire! No, I gave these men order. I gave them purpose. I showed them their common enemy. Anchor strings! Second wave fire! I was arrow for their rage. Without a foe to consume, we devour ourselves.
He speaks true. A man without an enemy defeats himself. Justify all you want. You're just a king-killer and a coward.
Mighty High Horse, you'd do the same if you were me. Aim and fire!
Nice shot.そうよな。武力あっても敵おらんかったりしたら。お前誰？ ごめんよ、驚かして。なんか矢くれたな。これか？これか？いや、これか。じゃあ、後始末よろしくね。あ、さすがにしれっと殺させてくれんか。トンズラだー。逃げるぞ。うわ、どうしよう、めっちゃお腹痛い。30秒ぐらい持ちこたえたら戻るだろうけど。
You're unharmed. Praise be to God.
It will take more than a few lads with newly polished bows to fell me.
The arrow was a boy.
A man with a boy's brain, called Avgus.
Avgus? That can't be right.
I could return with his head on a spear, if you would like to see.
No. You've no reason to lie. Yet Avgos, my old friend, had no cause to murder. He saw Lunden as a kiln of rage, to harden the softness of its younger men. Perhaps I ignored in him what I hoped not to see. Ambition, greed, anger.
From one man, such hatred is easy to spot, but from many, it is a fog that fills the room.
Power. Men will claw for it, and cling to it at the cost of everything.
Very true. And it is cold comfort, when glory has the taste of your family's blood. With Avgos gone, I will turn my attention to the leech.
Erke should be down at the keys. He'll be waiting for you.
If the compass should emerge, we will let you know.
Then I'll be at St. Paul's Church, waiting for the good word. Take care, Broga.
やんべえ腹なる。弓矢を撃て。完了。ここで俺の腹が限界を迎えそうなんで終わります。ねえ、お腹の調子とか戻ったらまた夜とか夕方するかもしれん。ということで終わります。1時間しないのあれやな。変やな。まあいいか。なら最後まで見てくれてありがとうございました。よかったら Twitch のフォロー、YouTube のチャンネル登録お願いします。じゃ、またね。バイバーイ。